We've got one huge story to talk about today in the weather department, and then another one that could affect some of us. Now, the huge story is the heat. The other story is the chance for some thunderstorms today. Now, as you look at Storm Track Live radar right now, not a ton going on across the region, but if we look to the north, we do have at least a little bit of thunder shower activity working its way into parts of northern Oceana County. This one through the Pentwater area. It's tracking to the east at about 25 miles an hour. So if we draw this line out here to about 25 miles an hour, you can see the areas this storm is going to impact. Right now, all it has with it is some heavy rain as well as frequent cloud to ground lightning, so you'll want to watch out for that. This storm is not severe right now, although with that being said, I can't completely rule out an isolated severe storm occurring a little bit later on today. Right now, just a sliver of a watch box left through parts of Wisconsin, one warning through the northern part of that state, but otherwise just scattered pop-up showers and storms anticipated through the afternoon into the evening hours, and that is why we're in the slight risk area for severe weather. A lot of heat, a lot of moisture to work with, so we'll keep an eye on that and track it as we head through the afternoon. But the other thing we're tracking is this heat wave. Heat wave 2011 has its grip on West Michigan, and it's not letting go anytime soon. The combination of not only high and dangerous temperatures, but also high dew points are making it feel very uncomfortable outside. That will also fuel a couple of showers and storms later on today. A damaging wind gust cannot be ruled out of that bunch either. Now, through 8 p.m., a heat advisory has been expanded. It includes Allegan, Kent, Ionia County southward. This is where heat index values are expected to be close to 100 degrees, at least on occasion. Current temps now holding in the mid to upper 80s. Look at the dew points. I said on Twitter, we're melting. Somebody else said, aren't you swimming? Well, I guess either way, it's just uncomfortable outside. Anytime these are above 67, it starts to feel uncomfortable. We're into the upper 70s right now, so when you combine that with the heat index, look at what it feels like to your exposed skin outside. 95 in Grand Rapids, 102 in Lansing, same thing for Coldwater. Now, the cloud cover moving in with those leftover showers and storms will help things out a little bit in the near term, but I anticipate conditions to go back downhill. Winds out of the west at about 10 to 20 miles an hour keep lakeshore areas a little bit cooler. Inland, though, we make it to around 90. Heat index values into the 100-degree range this afternoon. All night, we have that chance for a couple showers and storms, but by 6 a.m., I think for the most part, that chance is over, and then skies are going to clear. I anticipate dry conditions tomorrow. High temps, look at this, in the mid-90s before you factor in the humidity. Now, it may be a little bit lower tomorrow, but I've got to tell you, it's an uncomfortable stretch here. At Lake Michigan today, water temps have climbed into the low and mid-70s, but stay out of the water if you can, because there is an elevated risk for rip currents, not only due to the wind picking up, but also anytime you're near a shower or storm over Lake Michigan, those wave heights do increase. The 8-day forecast, I had to use 2 steamy signs because one simply wouldn't do the job. Isolated shower or storm returns here early Wednesday, mainly north of Interstate 96. Otherwise, this is going to be a pretty dry week. If you do get a passing shower or storm, you almost want to count yourself lucky. It'll give your lawn a little bit of water, kind of keep things in control, but otherwise,
those lows, even the lows are hot. I'll tell you what.
And that is one thing you find with heat waves, is that you just never get a break.
Yes.
It's consistent during the day, even at night it's consistent.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, air conditioners are going to be working overtime here.
Overtime.
Yeah, they are.
It's going to be really interesting that way. By the way, it's nice to see the water temperatures, though, coming up, because they were 55 degrees on Saturday.
Yeah, that was a little cold.
Yeah,
It's a little uncomfortable. That's like the take your breath away kind of cold.
Yes.
But now we've had the opposite problem.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thanks, Laura.